What is going on, everybody? I hope you're doing fantastic today. And just a little Genshin Impact straight from MiHoYo's website. And we're going to look over the version 1.1, a new star approaches. It's going to be about the reputation and exploration progress. We're going to jump right into it. This is going to kind of just be reading it and then reacting to it, sort of seeing what I think. And of course, if anyone has any other comments, concerns, questions, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Without any further ado, here we go. As the new version update in November draws near, travelers must certainly be growing curious as to what the new version may hold. So today, I think that's like a happy face. So today, please allow me to introduce everyone to some of the new content you will see in this update. The city reputation and exploration progress systems. I have something running. What do I have running here? I have some sound running. That's okay. City reputation system. In version 1.1, we will unveil a brand new system called City Reputation. By interacting with certain NPCs, you will be able to accept requests to complete and increase your reputation. As your reputation level increases, you will unlock various reputation rewards. So to unlock this, all you have to do is reach adventure rank 25. Obviously, if you're already above that, you're good to go. For Mondstadt, you have to complete the main quest, the Outlander who caught the wind, and that's in the prologue Act 1. So if you've gotten pretty much anywhere in the story, you will be good to go. For Liu, you have to complete the main story quest Farewell, Archaic Lord, which is Chapter 1, Act 2. Not very far in the story either. Reputation is divided into Mondstadt Reputation and Liu Reputation. After unlocking Mondstadt Reputation, travelers can view their Mondstadt Reputation by talking to the Knights of Favonius coordinator Hertha. After unlocking Liu Reputation, travelers can view their Liu Reputation by talking to the Ministry of Civil Affairs Secretary Miss Yu. Now, once this finally goes live, I will also go in there, show you where to find everybody, and take a look at how it is in game. How to increase reputation. Region quests. Complete various quests in Mondstadt and Liu to increase your reputation in each of those individual cities. World exploration. Open chests. Find elemental oculi. Unlock waypoints. Complete other exploration activities in the Liu and Mondstadt regions to increase your exploration progress in each region. So you increase your reputation by increasing your exploration progress as well. Bounties. Hunt down and defeat the bounty targets to increase your reputation in that city. The list of bounties will be refreshed every Monday. Each week you can complete up to 3 bounties in total across all cities. So the way that's worded, each week you can complete up to 3 in total across all cities, which means you would have to kind of choose if you wanted to do 2 in Mondstadt and 1 in Liu, all 3 in one place. If you wanted to sort of shoot one ahead of the other in case you like one of the rewards better. Now, they might mean 3 in each, but it looks like 3 total to me. Which means you would have to pick and choose which ones you did that week. Reputation rewards. As you increase your reputation level, you will unlock gadget blueprints, special city features, name cards, recipes, wing gliders, and other rewards. Now let's look at those rewards in more details. And they do have a smaller picture. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like we have recipe, feature unlocked Mondstadt mining outcrop search. So some kind of searching tool for mining. Can't quite see that one. Another recipe. Mondstadt merchant discounts, it looks like. Can't quite see those. Maybe they'll show us those ones. And maybe it looks like maybe a name card on those two. And if you reach reputation level 8 in Mondstadt, you will get these wings of Azure. Azure wings. Azure wings. I like them. They look pretty good. They don't look too much different from what we have now, though, to be fair. They look pretty similar. Okay. Reward details. Reputation gadgets. Animoculus Resource Stone and Geoculus Resource... Oh, Resonance Stone. Whoops. Resonance Stones. Which is how you're going to find the Animoculi and the Geoculi if you don't have them all by now. How to obtain blueprints. Reach reputation level 2 in Mondstadt to obtain the Animoculus Resonance Stone, and reputation 2 in Liu to obtain the Geoculus Resonance crafting. So level 2 here is the Animoculus, and 2 for the other one is going to be the Geoculus. After using a blueprint, you will be able to craft the reputation gadget at a crafting bench by consuming the materials required. And here for the Animoculus Resonance Stone, I think that is 6 dandelion, 5 Cecile, and 1 crystal. So really not too bad at all. How to use. After crafting an Oculus Resonance Stone, a blue area will appear on your map. Search for the elemental Oculus in the blue area. So it'll let you know if there's one nearby, basically. When your elemental Oculus appears on your minimap, the blue area will disappear. You cannot use the next Oculus Resonance Stone while the current one is still in effect, or if, after locating the elemental Oculus, there is another elemental Oculus nearby. So it takes 300 seconds on cooldown here. The Resonance Stone is only used in... so the Animoculus is only Mondstadt, Geoculus is only Liu, and you have a 5-minute timer, it looks like. I think I can do math. How to use. Oh. Windcatcher. How to obtain the blueprint. Reach reputation level 3 in Mondstadt to obtain the Windcatcher. So 3 here, this is the Windcatcher. Which makes me wonder what these are. When the Windcatcher is equipped, a Nemo Grana will automatically be stored in your Windcatcher when you draw near them. Up to 5 can be stored at once, which are the little swirls that if you collect 3 of them, you'll make a whirlwind up for usually a puzzle. Using the wind catcher creates a wind current at your current location. The wind current will disappear after a certain amount of time. After using the wind catcher to create a wind current, the gadget will enter a 100-second cooldown and cannot be used while in combat. Condensed resin. I'm just kind of moving on. I think it's okay. I don't find it too important, but maybe it'll help a tiny bit if you use it to start climbing up a mountain or to kind of get to a puzzle without doing the puzzle. Condensed resin, how to obtain blueprint. Reach reputation level 3 in Liu to obtain condensed resin crafting blueprint. At a crafting bench, consume 1 crystal core, 40 original resin, and 100 mora to create a condensed resin. Condensed resin can be used to revitalize leyline blossoms, petrified trees in domains that require 20 original resin, yielding 2 sets of rewards at one time. It says both sets of rewards are random. Not quite sure what to think of that. Because to me it sounds like if you use it on the ley line, you would get your ley line rewards twice. And if you used it at the end of a domain on the petrified tree, you would get those rewards twice. But it looks like it's 2 sets of rewards. But both sets are actually random. So even if you're in a domain that is for your weapon upgrade, you might not actually get any pieces to it, is what it sounds like. Which is, if you don't have the time one day, sure, it's fine. But if you can use your resin, it sounds like it's still better to use it, right? you can only have a maximum of 3 condensed resin at one time. So you can't store a month's worth of it, right? NRE, a menu item. Reach Reputation 5 in Mondstadt to obtain the blueprint. When NRE is equipped, you will be able to quickly consume food without opening your inventory. This gadget can hold one variety of HP recovering dish and one variety of revival dish. Will automatically offer the dish that best matches your party situation at any given time. And then, so it looks like, you know, you place your healing item, your revival item, and it looks like maybe it's on, you know, his heart bar or whatever. He pops it and it will just use what it thinks is best. So obviously you're not dead, so you're using like your healing one. When a character in your party falls in battle, the NRE will automatically switch from offering the HP recovery dish to the revival dish. So if you want to use it, it will heal that, or it'll revive that person. So that's a pretty good adaptation to using that. Adepti Seeker's Stove. How to obtain. Level 5 in Leo. This gadget is to create portable stove in front of you. The gadget will break if you enter combat near the stove. After you create a stove, you will have to wait on 300 seconds, again 5 minutes. After the cooldown period is over, the Adepti Seeker stove will automatically disappear. So you can't have like multiple stoves. If you create one and you're waiting there for 5 minutes, it will break and then you'll have the skill up again. Okay. Okay, so when we were looking at the picture, these are just kind of the random different blueprints for the new items. Okay. Because portable waypoint level 6 in Mondstadt. Portable waypoint to create a temporary waypoint at your current location. The waypoint will last for 7 days. So 1 week. Let's read the rest of this before we kind of see what we think. A portable waypoint maker will appear on your map. Select this marker to teleport there. Only one portable waypoint can exist at any time. After creating a waypoint, the portable waypoint will enter a 60-second cooldown. Creating a new waypoint will automatically destroy the last created waypoint. Okay, so that's what I was kind of figuring. You can only have one open at a time. And, I mean, I feel like that's pretty fair. Maybe if one of the bosses that you fight normally, the world boss, is a little more annoying, you can place it there. If you're going to be farming them, like say you're going to be using an electric character, instead of teleporting, climbing up that like kind of cliff or hill there and running over, you could place it right outside your arena if you plan on doing it over and over again. Sure, it only save you 30 seconds, but not bad, right, if you're going to be farming it over and over again. But if you're farming like the wind guy, the wind crystal, that would be a much better use, where you could set it outside of that arena and teleport to it there every time, instead of flying or teleporting all the way down, having to walk all the way back up. So you could cut some of your like your weekly farming routes a little bit if you want to do something like that. So I don't think it's, again, I think it's a small quality of life kind of fix, but nothing that I was complaining about, but still nice, right? And then we have a Nemo Treasure Compass and Geo Treasure Compass, and you will get those at level 6 in the respective region reputation. Upon use, a prompt will appear directing you towards the nearest chest in the vicinity. Follow it and you will find the chest. This I love. Let's read the rest of this and then I'll talk about it. If there are any chests in the vicinity, the gadget will enter if there are no chests in the vicinity, the gadget will enter a cooldown for 5 seconds after use. If a chest is found, it will enter a 30-second cooldown. Still not very long, which is great. You can just boom, 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 knock out a whole bunch of chests. And obviously, the Anemo you can only use in Mondstadt. Geo you can only use in Leo. So I love this. I think the chests, some are very well hidden, which is nice, but it'll also help if you try to farm any kind of chest, which I haven't watched any more videos on it before. If we have gotten like a definitive answer if or how often chests respawn kind of thing. So if you're looking to see if a chest does respawn, check every few days, just kind of pop this and see if anything comes up, right? But once you know you clear an area, then unless something pops up eventually, you know that nothing respawns, right? Well, we know that some of the chests respawn, but okay. Like the common chest, right? Next, the city features. Mining outcrop search, and that'll be the level 2 in each of the city's reputation. After this feature is unlocked, talk to Wagner the blacksmith in Mondstadt or Master Zhang the blacksmith in Leo. They will tell you where to find ore deposits in the region, and markers will appear on your map. You will be able to attain crystal chunks from the ore deposits. Hold on. Crystal chunks. Okay. After reaching level adventure rank 30, you'll also be able to mine magical crystal chunks. And hopefully they'll tell us more about that. Rich ore reserve. So it'll give you... and they'll put a marker on the map. Nice. A recently formed ore deposit containing an abundance of crystal. It's the jackpot discovery for anyone looking to strengthen their weapon. So it's actually super, super nice. And it looks like there's actually quite a few. It's like a few of them have popped up here, it looks like. Or maybe it's just this one. Those might be new symbols for crystal. But no, it looks like it's rich ore reserves. It looks like it's a very specific icon here. We'll have to see more, and again, I'll go more into this once 1.1 goes live. But I like this, especially I have not been farming my ores recently. Sure, it can only take up to an hour, but sometimes I just really don't have an hour, or I don't even want to be on here for an hour. Some of the times it's just like I spend my resin, I do my dailies, and I get the heck out of Dodge, right? So very interesting, and I'm excited to see how this happens. Merchant discounts you'll get at level 4 in the respective regions, and it will discounts at the Good Hunter and General Goods here, and then the restaurant and Second Life here. After unlocking the merchant discount, you'll be able to enjoy discounted prices at the designated merchants. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. Name cards now. Looking at these, I mean, I like the first and the fourth one. I don't think they're anything like crazy special or anything, but I like them a lot. It's just I don't know. Cosmetics that you can earn are nice. I'm not too big on, like, I don't need cosmetics in a game, but if we can earn them, I'm all for it. So reputation 4 and 7 in the corresponding regions. So we have for Mondstadt, Hero's Fame and Blessing for Mondstadt, and for Liu we have 1,000 chips and In the Clouds. Okay, reputation receipts at 1, 4, and 7. You will get receipts for different foods: Northern Apple Stew, Adventurous Breakfast Sandwich, Moon Pie, Golden Shrimp Balls, Lotus Flower Crisp, and Tinshu Meat. And it doesn't tell us what any of the recipes do or exactly what their uses are, but we'll be able to craft them definitely. Stock up on your apples, your crab, your shrimp. Can we get shrimp in this game? I don't think maybe we buy them. I don't know. Reputation 8 in the respective regions, Mondstadt and Liu. We will have Wings of Azure Wind, which again, as I stated, look pretty similar to what we already have. And in Liu are the Wings of Golden Flight, which I love. They're awesome. Reminds me of a phoenix. And they're very different from what we have. Let me know what you think, which one you like down below, which one you prefer. Exploration progress system. So they're going to break down different parts of the map. Zoom out on the map to view the exploration progress in each area. Open chests. Find the oculi, geoculi. Unlock your waypoints. Complete other exploration activities to increase your exploration progress in each area. Which I love. I like knowing, like, hey, you do most of the stuff in this area. But if you like just exploring and finding stuff, maybe this isn't quite for you. Just like some of the features that are going to be offered aren't quite what I'll be worried about or using. But this is something I really like. I don't necessarily like being told like, hey, this is what you're supposed to do. But having a generalized guide like, hey, if you want to look in this area, there is still more to do. Like, I'm definitely all for it. Okay, archive system. Go to the Paimon menu, archive to view this feature. Now, this UI looks completely different. And it looks like, so there will be a button for the archive, and then this is what you'll get in the archive, it looks like. Unless they have a different setup. Or you can switch this, but I haven't seen anything to switch. But it looks cool. Weapons. Split into weapons and artifacts. Select filter in the weapon archive to view weapons according to their type, quality, whether you have obtained them. Select this. Oh, so this is in the archive. You can select and filter out to see what you have, don't have, or what there is in the game. Select the story icon to check out the story of a selected weapon. Complete artifact sets to unlock their entries in the artifact archive. Once unlocked, you can view the set bonuses and story of a selected set. We will continue to further optimize the archive system in upcoming updates. So again, something else I don't really worry about too much. So maybe it'll be useful, but I'm hoping that they add a little more of a filter to the weapons menu themselves, not in the archives, but the weapons and artifact systems. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to lock certain weapons and artifacts so that you know which ones you want to keep. And it'll be a little bit easier when you're going to sacrifice those weapons and artifacts to make the ones you're using stronger. Materials. And this is again still in the archive, split into the resources or foods and potions or utility items. Material archive, you can find entries for resource unique to each region. And then cooking ingredients, food, potions, materials, enhancement, level up materials, gadgets. So really just anything any kind of material whatsoever, you can find it in there. Geography. Geography tab archives all unlocked viewpoints in Monster and Leo. Interact with the viewpoints located in the areas marked as undiscovered to add them to the geography archive. Now, I'll probably do it just because it's something to do. But, well, I probably won't go out of my way to look, but if I see one, I'll probably go up and grab it. And don't get me wrong, like the game looks really nice and it's really cool that they'll have information about it and they'll have a picture of it. But I don't really do too much with all that. I'll look and then be like, wow, all right, back to it. Okay, books. The book archive allows you to read all the books you have collected. Additionally, some previously collected books will be removed from your inventory and transferred to the archive. So I'm not sure if they're just going to take the books out of there and then they'll all be here for you to read. Which sounds pretty good if they'll take all the volumes out of the way. But again, it's not really in the way. They kind of already have their own separate tab in the game now, so it's not too big of a deal. You'll have tutorials in the archive, so you can go and read everything that the game has already taught you if you've forgotten something specific, or like me, you just kind of skip it and don't read it. You'll have a chance to go back and look into what exactly you missed. Character archive system. Okay. Apart from the regular archive mentioned above, version 1.1 will also introduce the character archive. Go to the Paimon menu, character archive to view this feature. And what is it about? In the character archive, you can check when exactly each character joined your team. Okay. You'll see it down here. You know when you got them. Select the details button for more information on the attributes, constellations, and profile of the selected character. And you'll see them doing it there, that if they pick a character, then they'll... Oh, that was sorting, but... And the character archive allows you to sort and filter through characters. So there you go. You can sort, filter all through here. Custom filter, which is nice if you want to like pick certain things. Some missing entries will be added to the character archive in future updates. So again, everything they're working on is still what they're working on. And stay tuned for more exciting news about the upcoming version update. So that was quite a bit to take in, right? Lots and lots and lots of stuff. I think most of it is quality of life stuff with a few new things to do, right? And for the most part, I mean, I like it a lot. I think that a lot of the stuff that added is very good and will reach at least a portion of the people playing, if not everybody, for some of the things. But I know that's not everything they're doing for 1.1. I know they have the new characters come in, and the boss and the region, I believe. So if they release something on their official page, I will then also go through that one, talk about it, see my opinions. I'd like to hear from you down below in the comments. Just sort of tell me what you're looking forward to, what's your favorite part, what you think will work, won't work. But yeah, as a quick thing, you know, with the reputation, having new stuff to unlock, new quality of life features. You have your gadgets for treasure chest, the like the Oculus, elemental Oculuses, the wind catcher, which again, I guess if you don't have Venti, can kind of unlock a few things, but not really, doesn't seem too big to me. The condensed resin, interesting to see how that's going to work, with both sets of rewards are random, so I'm interested to see exactly what they do with that. The quick food, I've never found too much issue with food. Then again, I don't use food very often, so maybe this is something that you can just kind of throw on there and make it a little easier. Cooking stove, again, I kind of just cook once a week, cook 20 items and leave it, but again, I'm not really eating, so I don't really have too much of a need for it, but I know there's people who will definitely be using this, so they don't have to teleport back to town, and yeah. The portable waypoint, super cool. I think it'll cut farming for the week down, but I don't think it's much more major than that. Again, treasure compasses, I love them. I'm all down for a new what would you call these? Well, I know they're called name cards, but like visual stuff. I'm always down for new wings and new name cards. Recipes, again, it doesn't seem like it's gonna affect me too much, but I would, if there's like achievements associated with them, I'm definitely gonna be using them, right? And the new gliders, love the Liu one, so I'm probably gonna focus on reputation level 8 for Liu before Mondstadt, if we're choosing our bounties 3 a week in total. Exploration progress, love it. And the archive system doesn't seem like it's going to be too much for me. But, again, I would like to hear from you and let me know what you think. Until the next video, keep calm, game on.